today, though. Yeah, I know, the work. Well, at least your air conditioning. Oof. Yo, imagine I had no air conditioning in your job. Oh, my Lord. The old folks will be crying. I mean, I get it gotta be blasting cold. The air conditioner ever went down? I mean, I know they have a company, they check it. The maintenance. Before even the summer started, make sure that shit is running. But that's never guaranteed. They might say, oh, it works one day. And then some hot day. Ladies and gentlemen, the air conditioner is down. Imagine you had to go to work like that. Oh, sticky hot.
Not a damn thing. There you go, right there. You don't need to be here. Go away.
I'm going to kill this guy.
You better leave here immediately.
Look at that. Come on down.
Soon you'll be rotting in the sun.
Did I use my explosive? Ooh, no. Alright, come on. I didn't want to use the explosive. That's for, like, regular players. Get out, Max! Let's see, why do we need a hit? I know, Max, we could get blown up. Oh, yeah? I'm always the bitch. Oh, they're poison. They just hit me off with that moonshine poison on me. Ain't gonna work. Well, we're gonna need this dynamite right here to destroy their moonshine operation. Not sure. This is one of them right here. We're gonna have to go back to Mr. Fence and get some more dynamite. I think I'm. Oh, I got one more. I got one more. Down below, though. What is it? Where are they hiding these stuff? Yeah, you think they slick by hiding it down there? Zero operation. Let's get out of here. Oh, it was hot today, man. You can feel the tensions with everybody, bro. Tension. Everybody's not in a good mood because of the weather. It makes everybody in a bad mood. I don't know why. Cranky. When it's hot, like people get cranky. I don't know. It'll make old Frankie. You know Frankie. The nicest guy in the whole wide world. He gets cranky when it gets hot. We're live on Kick and YouTube, so I'm very limited in what I play. I'll play like, you know, the Red Dead Redemption playlist they have, the soundtrack, which is part of the game. What I'm doing, I'm extracting it instead. I'll play it myself. I mean, usually you could play it on the music background, but it goes random. But I'd rather do it my way, you know. Here, I can tell the story. We're also going to talk about Francine McPherson, Frankie's great-great-grandma from the Old West. Since Frankie's not here, I don't want to be disrespectful. I could tell you what this lady's all about, Francine, his great-great-grandma. I mean, I know Frankie's a nice guy. He would not believe the stories I would say about Francine, his great-great-grandma. One day I walked in a room in Valentine. I thought it was my room. It's my mistake. I opened it up there, Francine. On top of some outlaw. Just wanted some. Little did he knows. When I went to my other room, I said, oh well, that was a mistake. So I went to my room. And then I heard a shot. What did it sound like? I said, uh-oh. Somebody didn't make it. And I came out of my door, and everybody wants to know what the fuck just happened because they heard the gunshot. Of course, it's Valentine. I walked towards to the room. Remember, she's my partner in crime too, you know. So I opened the door, and I'm like, what the? Because the man told her that he loved her. He probably said, oh, Francine, I love you, babe. And that's when you heard the gunshot. I told these guys you can't fall in love with her. She doesn't like you. I don't want her to tell them that story, you know. And she was like on top of the man, all naked with boobies out, fucking the shit out of this fucking guy. And that dude fall in love. And I don't want he made a big mistake. 80. And for us was 90. Feeling like, and that feels like 95. And New York City is like a charcoal because we have a lot of cement. You know, that's the road. That's New York City. You know, the building is made out of fucking bricks. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel like an oven. It's just like a weird hotness here, Fatal. That it'll be unbearable for you. Unbearable. The second you go outside. Well, that's nothing. That 80 is probably, and you're right by the ocean. Where would you imagine? We're by the ocean. And the problem is we got all these buildings, skyscrapers. And you know what we get? They call it the charcoal. You know, like you had a charcoal barbecue effect. We're like in a barbecue effect. It's that heat. It's radiant. It's coming off from the walls and the floor. That heat bouncing off. It's just nasty. So today I passed through somebody on X that he sent. I give him props. I told him, very glad that your anti-bot appreciate that journey, you know what I'm saying? I didn't care. You know, it's fighting. I mean, I stopped. I said I gave up a long time. It's just too much, bro. There's so many cheaters, so many robbing going on. But then I know they're making an effort. They're listening. They heard my frustration, but I don't need to fucking say anymore, you know? I don't give a fuck. It's just gonna be Cyberganics and everyone wants to hang out. We got Fado, we got Frankie, we got J-Ski, we got Yamaguchi comes around. I don't know if it comes back. I'm here to do some shows. You know what I'm saying? I could do some shows. I could improvise. I could maybe come up with the future. Depending. You know, if I have a nice crowd, I might say, you know what? Maybe I could do a little show. I will invest in the community. A nice sized community. I could invest. I said, look, I'll put money. I'm going to find me an anime programmer. You know, who doesn't do anime, AI, whatever. Preferable Japanese. And then do like a Japanese style Cyberganics. And we're going to have Dr. Fate or the elites. My goal is to get 25. That's the thing. If I get 25 elites, that's it. Those 25 I trust. Those are my Cyberganics. I'll be happy with that. It doesn't bother me if I have people bother me or I really got 100,000 people. I don't know. But I always feel my 25 is my elites, no matter what. And yeah, you know, I'm not saying if they like the show, the content. When I start doing those anime, that's up to them. You know what I'm saying? I got my 25 elites. They're part of the story. Would I do a beta line? Because that's the alpha line. 25 alpha of the Cyberganics. Then we have the next one will be beta, another 25 Fatal. Maybe I have Fatal in charge of those 25. So Fatal, I'm promoting Dr. Fatal. I am promoting you to a spaceship of your own, and you're gonna have 25 extra elites here. They're from the beta. Remember, you're alpha. So my alpha pretty much will take leadership with 25 more groups of Cyberganics, the beta. Alright, Fatal? Communities. Be like a micro community. We started with 25, and then if what happened, we get more. And be like, look, I'll put you in the 25 beta. Then I have Dr. Fatal. We'll have a promote him to general. Got a battalion. Then you break up your battalion into like, you know, brigades, a little group 555. And you know, I play games. That's the thing. We set up the format, right? And I can have set up some things to do. It would be the same blueprint for all of them. You know what I'm saying? I would, you know, I have the generals come to my office. All right, generals, this is the plan. Then you know your orders and your command. Well, you gotta. Vader cracked me up. The Vader, you ain't gonna need that laser gun. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna need it. No lasers. All right. So that's all I want to do. My focus, 25 elites. People like to game and hang, even just to hang out after hours, this after hour hangout, you know what I'm saying? And they fit in, you know, like everybody respects each other, and they, you know, like there's a connection. Strong bonding, fraternal, it's like fraternity. Like I was in a fraternity, so I know what it is to bond. And I believe with 25 would be nice to have. My fraternity was as big, you know. Our first line was, we had 10, and we end up with 5 guys. All right, it's 5 or 6. Well, it's really 6, but he passed away. So that that was somebody over there. And he got sororities. But this will be a little bit bigger mix both. You know, so I have to get also later on some females. So that's the way I'm gonna be picky about my elites too. You have to I have to fit somewhere in the plan. Everybody's a little bit different, but there's only one common goal is the mission is, like, we are human, we are Shabiganics, we are the future of live streaming, gaming, partying. Well, he kinda, but he doesn't like a lot of things that he's been doing. Like the tariff, he's anti-tariff. Mark Bruce said that really hurt everybody. So when it comes to business, at least Mark knows what he's doing, but not Trumpy. So when it comes to business deals, I think Mark is a better business. When it comes to TV reality shows, who's the better business person between the two guys? You tell me. You get a choice. I should do, they have prediction. No, prediction. Is it prediction? No, they got polls. Yes. You can do polls. And make a poll and say, look. Yeah. Who's the better businessman, Mark or Johnny? So yeah, it's true. He's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? These are guys likes to make money. I don't know if Mark Cuban was involved with any crazy stuff with those. Like the Epstein file. Look like there's a lot of billionaires involved with this. What they did, they brought all the most powerful ones together, right? And schemed them to do all these really bad things, like, eating babies, from that to fucking little girls, and boys too, even little boys. It's crazy. And then it all linked to the Jewish people too, bro. That's the weird part. Like they were setting it up, the government. How they're gonna get the millionaires and the billionaires to control the government. You know what I'm saying? They make feel like the billionaires are the royalty, you know what I'm saying? Fighting for the top chair. The Oval Office and become the most powerful man or woman in the world. Something really, and they squeezing the hardworking people like us. We paying extra more for Wendy's and Taco Bell and McDonald's. Everything you buy, meats, if you even want to buy and cook your own shit, that's gonna cost you money too. And I'm telling you this, you better not throw that food away and say, oh, I don't feel like eating the rest. Then what? You know what I'm saying? I don't think Fado would throw food away. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's something left over, I don't leave left over. Even when I was Chipotle with half of that cheese container, I still take it home. I said, that little extra cheese right there. Half a little teeny, and it was a teeny container too. I don't care. If I see blob in there, I'm taking it home. Then I do is I warm it up somehow. You know, it's in the plastic cup, so what I do, I put on the top of the toaster, it's a little warm. I put something over it, like another piece of paper. And then it warms it up the cups a little bit. It warms up the cheese when I get home. And I'll take one of those chips, and I dig in it, and I just scrape every little bit of that cheese in that cup, bro. And it's tasty, the cheese is tasty. I gotta admit it. And the rest of the nachos, I just eat it just like that. I don't care. I reheat it, if anything, make it a little more toasty. I could go ghetto, Fatal. Go, yo, I'm gonna order me a Taco Bell. You know, a Taco Bell. Just a corn tortilla taco, you know. Just gonna order me one. And then I'm gonna go where this, you know, where they got the hot sauce stand. They got mild and all that shit. Or the Diablo sauce. Yeah, let me get 5 of those, and 5 of the hottest, the next hottest one, and Fire. I was between Fire and Diablo, so I will get 6-pack of that, 6-pack of Diablo. You saw that? It was a little instant free. Let me see. Yup. You see that? I knew it. If the game gets glitchy, like for a second, somebody's doing something to the game. So we out of here. I'm gonna be one step ahead of them, because it takes time for them to program and what they want to do. These motherfuckers. Yo, when it jumps like that on PC, then I said, you know, let me check the list. Every time that happened, there's somebody with a weird red, because that red is not even part of the game, really. So you get different colors, weird shit. There was one person with rainbow color or something like that. That's not part of the Rockstar. That's somebody modding. They could even mod their own names. That's the weird part. They're not supposed to. It's not part of the game. Now here I am in a storm. Let's see if that motherfucker's still there. See, it's away. No red. Notice that? Alright, let's see what happens. Then we're gonna see when it glitches, you know, like it kind of like it jumps the screen for a little bit. I was like, whoa. I felt the earth shake. You ever had an earthquake? I had an earthquake before, Fade. I felt that. I was sitting down here in New York City. And, you know, I just say I was off. I don't know. I was just off. I don't know if it was on my birthday. I don't remember. I was off somehow. And then I was sitting back on the recliner chair, watching a show. I felt a really hard thump. Boom. I don't know. It felt like a little bomb hit me or something like that, because it didn't felt like an 18-wheeler or a bus, you know, going in traffic here in New York City, because sometimes you get truck 18-wheeler passing through, bro. You got supermarkets and pharmacy, everything, you know. And so they go through. But it was, I even know the frequency, the sound of a fucking 18-wheeler passing through, or a bus. This was a very high bassy frequency. It felt it, bro. And it shake like about, oh my God. It was a little long, 3-4 seconds. That's the thing. It was like 3-4 seconds. Like a hammer jack turned on and right next to my room or something for like, good 4 or 5 seconds, maybe more. Just a little more, like 5 seconds, I would say. It was a strong one, though. It was strong. Yeah, I went downstairs, And I want to see everybody's okay. I saw somebody in the street and I said, you felt that? And she said, yes, we had an earthquake. Everybody knew. I said, wow, that was definitely, the only thing I'm worried about, when you get an earthquake like that, don't you supposed to check your homes, like any for cracks and shit like that? Maybe your house could fall. 'Cause I've seen places that I noticed lately that is falling. And I don't know, it has to do with that earthquake a couple of years ago, and nobody did shit about it. So it was getting weaker and weaker, It was like, like if you ate candy and you got a cavity and you don't do nothing about it. How the fuck are gonna eat yourself out in that fucking tooth? Then he's gonna get in your nerve, bro. He's gonna eat your nerves up. Chomp on it. I don't know how toothache. Oof. But as as the human being, we don't feel that. As I said again, that's the thing.
Well, that's too delicious.
But when I possess his body, I'll come back here and experience it on planet Earth. Wow. We're here in the year 1899. And I'm an outlaw.
Lord!
Mr. Crip. I have Mr. Crip to give command.
All right, I'm just gonna say it. Now, I know you've got your fingers in a few other pies now, and that's fine. Just don't forget to make time for our business, too.
My business, not it, we.
Oh, dear.
That's the way I have to act back then, man. In 1899, I go OD. Villain, an outlaw. Not as crazy as Francine. She even did, you know what she did? And I can't say it to Frankie, I hope he's not here. Francine had 3 men in the bed with her. 3. And who the fuck? We don't know who Frankie's father is. His great-great-great-grandpa. I've got to tell him that story, but I can't. I cannot tell him that story. It's too dramatic. And I guess all 3 of them said. All 3 of them at the same time said, but baby. They said, we love you, right? She had her piece out. I heard 3 shots. Going into the damn hotel room. 3 men. Holes in their head. And then she's just putting her clothes on and just walked outside. Just walked right by me. You know what she said? That I'm gonna take care of the mess. Like clean it up. She's mean, Fatal. She's really mean. She's an outlaw. I cannot disturb the timeline. Remember, I'm a time traveler, so I'll let her be. They ain't gonna hurt me. I'm a cyberganic animal. I'll do the work. She's gonna be like, yo, you did that shit fast. So what? Mind your business. You didn't do shit. Alright, all you do is fucking man and then you fucking kill him. Well, because they love you? I can't say that story to Fatal. The day that we had a shout match. Francie and I, we had a really loud, and I can't tell that old Frankie. Come on. Break his heart. Can you imagine if he's actually watching and he put up a fucking carrot? I'll be like, what? You been hearing me all this time? How dare you? Oh, Francine. She's killing me. And we have to protect her. That's the thing, Fatal. Otherwise, we're gonna have Kyoto. Talk about Kyoto. He's coming up next. And we're live on Kick and YouTube. And I want to make sure they take a good look at old Kyoto. Where am I anyway? 264. We're almost right there, bro. Tied up with Commander. I like to play Kyoto too. Took a hit, bro. I'm ready. I gotta get up early in the morning too, so I don't think it's not gonna be. Cause I kind of start a little early, a head start. Cause I'm gonna go to sleep around what 8. Instead of 9, it'll be 8, and so I'll have to get off by 7. I would say I've got a good hour streaming. Poor Kyoto, he doesn't have shit. Who told him to time travel?
7243 Gotcha GASN.
You know what I'm saying? Who told him to time travel? Why? Did he have to? And retaliate, it was retribution. That's what we call it. Kyoto's Retribution. A new sci-fi spaghetti western where he time traveled in the year 1899 to go after Francine. He said he wants to be her husband, so he breaks the, he makes sure that he's gonna make some babies with old Francine. That's the thing. That would change everything in the future. That means Frankie will be erased. It's not the grandfather, you know what I'm saying? The great grandfather. I don't know what the fuck. And then if he's still alive, Frankie, something weird has happened here because that did not supposed to happen. And maybe it did happen, but we didn't know it was a phenomenon of time traveling. I think he got stuck in the loop, and then all of a sudden, maybe Kyoto erased the past, and he became the new past, not the future. So Kyoto is actually Frankie's great-great-great-grandpa from the future that came back for the year 3063 from Planet X just to fuck the shit out of old Francine. He said he's gonna fuck the shit out of that. She's the one that's gonna say, Kyoto, I love you. You can love me anytime, forever, right? Francine fell in love. We're here at Camp 2-Step. Maximus. He guards the flag here. Camp 2-Step is about the late horse. One of Frankie's late horses named 2-Step, so it's the horse honor. Maximus is a little jealous because he thinks he's working hard to be the greatest horse of all time. The greatest horse of all time.
I feel worse taking.
It's gonna take a lot, Maximus, to get your own flag up there. Right now it's Camp 2-Step. He doesn't like it. What can I say? My horse is a competitor. He loves to compete. Doesn't share the title. He loves to eat. So that way, I'll do like a short video. How long have we been out? 40 minutes?
Whatever that Maggie Five's been saying about me is all lies. Most of it, anyway.
Maggie doesn't love you. You don't believe me? We'll go back to, you know what, we gotta go to Moonshine Shack. Yeah, we gotta go over there, give a shout out. To old Mr. Marseille. Torpedo. I see, you know, when they talk about the industry, now it's between Cake and Twitch of who got the best system, right? Because what's happening here, these streamers using bots to get paid through marketing schemes, you know what I'm saying? The marketing is, yo, if you could get 10,000 people, I'll give you a deal, this and that, they get paid somehow, right? Because they're going to advertise the product. But advertise to who? You know what I'm saying? A bunch of bots. So I'm just saying, a lot of us small streamers, creators, you know what I'm saying, look, we don't do that. And we don't get no recognition. While these guys who's botting, they try to get recognition. It feels like that's even more important. But I tell you the truth, I don't think, man, I don't know. I don't think no streamer can hit like I would say iShow. And imagine his is botted too, but he got a good amount of following. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give it to him. That you can, you know, I feel like it's satisfying. You know, like you got a nice amount of people, you know? Case and not too, right? Pokemon. Pretty decent. Valkyrie. You know, I could go Jinxie, you know what I'm saying? Even they botted. They have a crowd, you know what I'm saying? They got their own personality. But not, you know, there's so many streamers out there. So many. There can only be one. So, my thing is, it's something I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to do this anime, but I also, you know, like if you could get part of your community members and kind of like part of the story. You know what I'm saying? Like have fun. Yeah, as we visit every like alien planets and we'll do a story about that. You know what I'm saying? And we go for 900 years. That is mad stories. Even Fatal could tell a story. Dr. Fatal. I don't know. How was I in the future and all that? I don't know. Can't tell you that. Oh, Frank. Only in the anime we show it. It may be a little bit different. It's like saying, we got Dr. Fatal. She's a furry, you know, a little pink and blue, light blue, pinkish fur and white. Too, a little bit white in there. She got whiskers, but they're retractable. So they get small, like you don't even see it. And then it's kind of like the Wolverine. If you get mad, you know, you feel like you need to send something, it pops out of your fucking nostril, you know, your snout, and zoom. Then you see all these whiskers coming left and right at the same time. Boom. It's kind of like antennas. I said, you send something, Dr. Fatal? Dr. Fatal, yes, Commander. We're being watched. Ah, really? And you were sensing the character. You're the alien character. And I'm saying that's how we have to like explore in deep space. Everybody has their own attributes, special powers. But in Cyberganic, that's the thing. I told you about that one. It could be a small person, probably 4'10". You know those jockeys that ride horses on the derbies? I don't know if you've been watching the derbies. But, kind of like that. You got a little person like that, and he's a Cyberganic, we have equal powers. We can't hurt each other. I would throw his ass out through the fucking window, he won't even feel it. You could beat me up too, I won't feel it, it wouldn't matter. So, in that Cyberganic world, nobody can beat each other up. I mean, you can't. They're equal powers. The body's programmed like that in a way. So your mind and conscience. You imagine for 900 years we got so used to being peaceful, but at the same time we still have a little bit toughness in us. We got to deal with some hostile. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? When the hostile comes up, we're gonna take care of it.
Morning, miss.
Gonna take care of it, that's for sure. Right now, I'm looking for one person. Freddy. I gotta change another timeline. And not only I have to search for Kyoto, there's another one. Time travel's here, and I gotta look for his ass. While we try to protect Francine from him. We know his schemes.
Enjoy your day, miss.
don't know, is that a real saloon? I don't think it's a real saloon, right? Let me see. I don't think it's probably closed business. Let me see. Look like it's closed. I don't know. Wait a minute. It is a saloon. Are you kidding me? It's self-service? Let me see. I mean, they have... Nah, it's not in business here. There's some bottles, but that's about it. This right here, but I already have... I'm already probably stocked up with that. No, that's not even. That's a regular bottle. So you can't get shit around here. Oh, you can't get shit. Oh, this is just a waste of time. We're almost at third bar. We're right there, Frank. I don't know if the... Let's see if it's the moonshine. Did you see? I think it's the moonshine. I think I got the notification. I don't even know. Dang, let me see. Moonshine shine. I'm in the craving to cook Alfredo, so I gotta get me some new pots. That's what I need. I'm very finicky like that. I'm gonna get me some all I need is one pan or a saucepan. I need to get me a saucepan to do at least the ground beef. And maybe, let me see. I would have to make some potatoes too. Boil some pieces of potatoes. Right. Pieces. So I'm making it to little pieces. I would like to do is I could slice it, right? And what I do, I'll make it like thick fries. You know, just fry, deep fry real quick. Not all the way. Just get that crispy on the inside, outside. Just enough to be crispy. I'll make it high, like 350, so it could fucking fry real quick. Then take it out. Once the knife looks crispy enough. Then I'll let it soak in the napkin first for a while, right? And I cut it up pieces and put it in the beef, the chili beef. I'm gonna make some chili, so I'll put some potato, and they're already fried. It kind of has a little crunchy to it, you know what I'm saying? But I put it inside in that meat with the sauce and everything, no matter what. So you got some potato there, but the potato is going to be protected. It won't, you know what I'm saying? It won't be spread. And if I recook, sometimes it make it look like mashed potato. And I don't want to make my chili look like mashed potato, you know what I'm saying? It's going to look like it has some potato bits in there. Then, I would like to see if I could get some real good hot dogs. Not the hot dogs no. I gotta go to a butcher that makes the links. Right? The hot dog links. And get that instead. And cook that, put that in the grill. I'll do it. I'll smoke it. I put barbecue, all that shit. I'll barbecue it. Get that barbecue flavor. So I smoke it and then some high intensity. I added some charcoal power. And that takes time. I'm not saying that's gonna happen in 1 hour. That shit could happen in 3-4 hours. The process I gotta go through. There'll be ground beef, quality ground beef, and I heard the ground beefs cost money. So I better cook this shit right, or else it's in the garbage, fatal. But also I want to get some crushed pepper. And I'm gonna go get the crushed pepper from the food stands. You know, they got spice stands they have in New York City. I'd rather get it from them. It's fresh. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's right there. Got a different flavor to it. Get a bag full of that. Small bag, you know, they go by the weight. Couple ounces. They're gonna price it by, you know, it's gonna be like $2 or maybe $1. I don't care. I'm gonna use that for the recipe, you know. So I put a little crushed pepper in this chili. I got the ground beef, a little tomato sauce. Now I'm gonna do this sofrito. I would do some sofrito on it too. That's what I'll do. I would do also, this is what I'm gonna do. Oh my God, just forget about it. So I will take the tomato and roast it on the barbecue grill with a mesquite flavor. So it's gonna get toasty, crispy. You know, tomato, barbecue. I'll do the also green pepper and what else? Garlic, of course, and onions. Put it in the grill. Barbecue it, mesquite flavor. Then I put that in the blender with the also garlic pieces and make this recipe. I might have a lot of leftover, and what I'll do, I might bag it and put it in the freezer. It's still good if you throw it out and use it for another dish. So my testers, you know, I got friends, and then I'm gonna tell them, what do you think? And, you know, I'm gonna get the sausages from the quality. And the bun bread too, like the hot dog bread is gonna be the jumbo size, fucking big ass fucking hot dog, fatal. With the chili and cheese sauce, you know, make a chili cheese sauce, big ass chili sauce hot dog. That you bite into, you can't stop, fatal. Fatal said, "Can I be a tester?" Sure you can. It will be available in all states. Imagine if I promote that. Get your Cyberganic chili cheese dog. No, the way I like it, right? Oh my God! And every sporting events, why everybody's battling for championships. We're selling Cyberganics hot dogs, pretty much chili dog. But it's big. I do it. If I make it, you're gonna see what I mean. You're gonna go, wow, that's a fucking chili dog. Holy shit. And then I'm gonna price it out to see what costs me. You know, what was the cost? I'm just saying the cost. I'm gonna be honest. How much it costs, but how much I'm going to charge, that's the question. That's when people gonna say, damn bro, that shit only costed you $3. But you charging how much? 15? And you're making 12 out of me? And Fatal? He's having 5. You can't stop. But I'm saying you're eating them, right? It's like saying, who's gonna stop you? Who's going to stop you? Ah. Post it in a Discord? What do you mean? Post what? The hot dog? That's another thing. I, I don't know. I feel very, I don't know, weird in the kick Discord. It's kind of weird. I don't even bother. I mean, like, it's just, I see the people just post, and that's it. And that's why I have to accept it, because nobody cares, you know what I'm saying? They just throw their names out there. For what? Like this guy. Today's Taco Tuesday, right? Look at the Taco Tuesday action must see. Live now on Kick. Then the next person goes, now live with Fallout 3, Broken Steel Part 3, right? And then one person won't even say shit, he just put his link. He got tired, bro. These are people, they lazy, they say, oh, I didn't even bother. But that's what I want to do. I want to do my thumbnails. Because I said, I'd rather use my thumbnails than put the link, and that's it. Use a thumbnail. You know, like YouTube thumbnail, that's what they famous for, right? I do an anime little comic book style shit. That's it. There's a live now. You see me in action doing some Red Dead shit. And let the AI do my little thumbnails I'll change it up a little bit. So that way when you change it up, they notice that. And like, oh, that shit looks nice. Oh, yeah, that one too. I said, that was a nice picture. Oh, Dr. Fado. It could be a Fortnite thing, I promote it. Fortnite with the Cyber Mechanics. The Elites. Poor Frankie, he wouldn't even understand. He understands when I speak, that's the thing. But he doesn't read the chat. That's the thing about him. He does not read it. He might catch a word or two. That's why he emotes all the time. So you know when I see people get mad, oh, I don't like when people emote and emos. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to emote. It's still a sign of gesture. It's like making contact. You know what I'm saying? You're making contact. That's what it counts. I look like that's it's a battle going on down there. I better clean this. You see this? Look at this shit. Dirty. Alright, he's not talking to me, right? Oh, that's the main guy.
Go to hell! I'll make you suffer!
Isn't that weird that the song stopped perfectly when the guys Robert Jenner.
Gonna regret this.
I think if we do this, we might hit that third water bar. Oh, maybe. I don't know if it's still on double points collectors or naturalist action. Let me go. I put my thing in auto cruise, so messages. You see that frozen coil?
Jesus H. Christ! Are y'all crazier than a loon or something?
Oh my god.
You're finished.
Well, here we are.
Yeah, so I heard. God damn.
This guy's dead anyways.
They ain't gonna bother people no more.
So, the other day I had I enjoyed it. The chicken enchiladas with some Mexican yellow rice and refried beans. It was good. I was just thinking about it. It is Taco Tuesday.
Work's drying up here.
Hello there.
Now they gave me these tacos, but they were not. They were corn tortillas. I thought it was gonna be. It didn't matter anyways. Still, I prefer it was flour with steak. Now the tortillas, I rather eat it with like ground beef or something like that. Like like a chili sauce like that, I would do the chili. I would use the chili sauce for many ways. I could do the chili sauce for the hot dog. I can use the chili sauce, let's say, with tortillas. And then I'll put like Mexican cheese on top. You know, dress it up like it was a taco. Pico gallo or whatever on top of that. Still gonna taste good, bro. You're still gonna eat 5 of those. Now those tacos might cost me $2 per. If I put all the ingredients together that I paid for. I charge $12 for those tacos. The thing is, the rich people are gonna eat them quick, bro. They're gonna, y'all want to party. And I need a catering company to get me 300 of Kira's tastiest tacos, right? It would be the same ground beef I use there. I'm saying I put them in burritos. I put them in what do you call that? Nachos. It's off the hook. Or special chips. We'll make them like scoop style, whatever, and that way you can scoop the meat in the nacho. Well, let's see what. Didn't even, not even, nothing. I don't want to be too long on YouTube, you know. But I change it up a little bit. So we did an hour and 10. Let's say we did an hour and 10 minutes on YouTube.
Evening.
And what I'll do is we'll change up the, you know, let's say the game. But it's going to be Red Dead on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I can't change the title on YouTube. That's crazy. Then I got to do clips. Let me keep it short. I like to keep it short, you know. So I like to appreciate our YouTube out there. You can always join us on the after party at Kick. Then we'll do a little intermission. You know, it's the same thing I start with anyways. And I'll stop by YouTube. Now, if we're still on Kick,